Let's dive right in. You're here because you've sensed something is off. Maybe you've felt like a pawn in someone else's game. It happens to the best of us, and spotting those red flags early can save you a heap of heartache. So let's unravel the mystery with 7 psychological signs that might just reveal if she's using you. Prepare yourself for some eye-opening insights. Sign number 1, the unequal investment. First up, the unequal investment. You know the drill. You're pouring your heart, soul, and maybe even your bank account into this relationship. But where's her contribution? If you're giving 110% while she's barely hitting double digits, something's fishy. Relationships should feel like a dance, not a one-man show. Ask yourself, are you always the one making plans, initiating conversations, or carrying the emotional weight? If you find yourself in this situation, you might be more of a stepping stone than a partner. Now let's take a moment to reflect. Why do you think this happens? Sometimes, people are attracted to the stability and support offered by others without reciprocating. It can be a subconscious choice, but it can also be a conscious decision to take advantage of someone's kindness. This imbalance can lead to resentment and frustration. Remember, a relationship thrives when both partners invest equally. If you're feeling like a lone wolf, it's time to reassess your situation and have a frank conversation about expectations. Sign number 2, the me, myself, and I attitude. Next, let's talk about the me, myself, and I attitude. If every conversation feels like a monologue where she's the star, you might need to reassess your role in this production. A healthy relationship is built on mutual sharing, not just her sharing her latest adventures while you're sitting there like a wallpaper. If she seems disinterested in your life, your dreams, or your struggles, it's a sign that she might just be using you as a background character in her story. Think about it. When was the last time she asked about your day or your feelings? If you find yourself constantly redirecting the conversation back to your experiences, it might be time to question her level of investment in the relationship. A partner should be genuinely interested in you, not merely using you as an audience for her life's drama. It's essential to feel valued and acknowledged in a relationship. So if you're not getting that, consider what you truly want. Sign number 3, the emotional roller coaster. Now here's a juicy one, the emotional roller coaster. Is she hot 1 minute and cold the next? If your interactions feel like a wild ride at an amusement park, it might be time to take a step back. A person who genuinely cares for you won't leave you guessing about where you stand. If she's only reaching out when she needs something or is in a crisis, you're not her partner. You're her emotional support animal. And let's be honest, nobody wants that role unless they're getting paid in cuddles and affection. This emotional instability can be confusing and draining. It's important to recognize that healthy relationships are characterized by consistency and reliability. If she's keeping you on your toes, it might not be love. It could simply be her way of keeping you around until something better comes along. It's essential to ensure you're not just a safety net in her life. Everyone deserves to feel secure in their relationship. Sign number 4, the strategic silence. Next up is the strategic silence. You know those moments when she goes MIA for days, then suddenly reappears like nothing happened. If she's only around when it's convenient for her, you're not in a relationship. You're in a convenience store. People who care about you don't disappear when things get tough. If she can't bother to check in on you or communicate openly, then she's clearly in it for the perks, not the partnership. This behavior can lead to feelings of abandonment and insecurity. It's crucial to understand that consistent communication is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship. If she treats communication like a toggle switch, you might be left feeling more like an option than a priority. Remember, you deserve someone who values your presence and actively seeks to maintain the connection, not someone who only pops up when it suits her. Sign number 5, the future talk, or lack thereof. Now, let's tackle the future talk, or the glaring absence of it. When was the last time she mentioned anything beyond the next weekend? If she's avoiding conversations about the future of your relationship, it's a massive red flag. A genuine partner will want to grow with you, not just relish in the moment. If all her plans seem to lack you in them, it's time to ask yourself, are you a fleeting moment or a lasting memory in her life? Consider this. A partner who sees a future with you will often include you in her dreams and plans. If you're not a part of her vision, it's time for a reality check. Conversations about the future can be daunting, but they're essential for understanding where you both stand. If she's dodging these discussions, it might be a sign that she's not as committed as you are. Sign number 6, the favor factor. Moving on to sign number 6, the favor factor. Does she always seem to have a list of things she needs you to do? While it's normal to help each other out, if it feels like you're just a personal assistant rather than a partner, that's a big red flag. If you're constantly giving, but she rarely reciprocates, you might be stuck in a one-sided arrangement. Think about how often you're the one making sacrifices. Are you always the one driving her around, helping her with tasks, or being her sounding board? While relationships require effort from both sides, it can become problematic if you find yourself in a one-way street. It's crucial to establish a balance where both partners feel valued and appreciated for what they bring to the table. Sign number 7, the jealousy game. Finally, let's discuss the jealousy game. Does she get irrationally jealous when you spend time with friends, or even mention other women? While a touch of jealousy can be normal, excessive jealousy can be a way to exert control. If she's trying to isolate you from your friends or family, it's a clear sign that her motives may not be as pure as they seem. Healthy relationships thrive on trust, not possessiveness. Consider the impact of jealousy on your relationship. It can create a toxic environment where you feel trapped. If you find that you can't talk to your friends without facing scrutiny or criticism, it's time to evaluate the relationship dynamics. Trust should be the foundation, not jealousy. You deserve a partner who encourages your friendships and supports your social life, not one who tries to control it. Now, here's the kicker. It's not just about recognizing these signs, it's about taking action. You deserve a relationship that nourishes your soul, not one that drains it. If you've noticed some of these red flags, it's time to have that honest conversation. Remember, healthy relationships are built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding. So what's your takeaway? Be vigilant. Trust your instincts. If it feels off, it probably is. You're not just an option, you're a priority. Never settle for less than you deserve. Self-reflection is vital. Take a moment to think about what you truly want from a relationship. Are you looking for genuine love, companionship, and support? If you feel like you're not getting that from her, it's essential to reevaluate the situation. Establishing boundaries is also crucial. If you find yourself in a situation where you're giving more than you're receiving, it's time to set some limits. Clearly communicate your needs and expectations. A healthy partner will respect your boundaries and work with you to create a balanced relationship. If she reacts negatively to your boundaries, that's a significant indication of her true intentions. Don't forget to seek support from friends or family. Sometimes, an outside perspective can provide clarity that you might not see on your own. Talk to trusted individuals about your situation and listen to their advice. They might help you see things from a different angle and provide the encouragement you need to take the next step. Ultimately, remember that you have the power to choose who you want in your life. You deserve someone who appreciates and values you for who you are. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift you and contribute positively to your life. It's time to prioritize your well-being and happiness.